Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is all about travel. I have some really awesome tips and tricks that I wanted to share with you guys because I know that after the holidays a lot of people are going on vacation. If you live where I live, you're trying to get out of the freezing cold weather, or spring break is coming up. So I thought I would share with you guys some of the tricks that I've learned throughout the years, and I thought that this video would be super helpful for anybody that is going on a vacation soon. I would say once a month David and I are traveling somewhere, and I don't mean that we're like getting on a flight and going somewhere like tropical every month, because I wish that was the case, but we're either road tripping to see family and friends or we are flying somewhere. So we are gone a lot and I have to pack a lot, and I just wanted to show you guys kind of the main things that I do to be prepared for a vacation, whether it be a long weekend or a week-long vacation. I use these tricks almost every single time that I am traveling. Okay, so the first thing wasn't even on my list, but I wanted to mention it because we are going to Arizona in a week, so I'm going to kind of use that vacation as my example throughout this video. So the first thing that we did for that trip is book our flight and our stay, which I think is pretty obvious that if you book earlier, the better flights you get, the better stay, the cheaper things are. So that's the first thing we did. We did that a couple months ago, so that was kind of set. We had our flights, we had our stay. And if you're going with a group of people, I can't tell you how much better staying in like an Airbnb, a VRBO, or something like that is. One, it saves you so much money if you're with a group of people, but two, it's so much more fun than like each couple staying in like an individual hotel. I just feel like being able to like get ready together, you guys can kind of hang out on the couch, just talk, you get more time with each other. I don't live by a lot of my friends, so when we travel together, I just like literally love being with them 24/7. So yeah, I would say an Airbnb is just so much better all around, cheaper, and a lot more fun than staying in a hotel. All right, my next tip is Instagram. I use Instagram kind of as my viral tour guide of a city before I go there. I don't like to like have my trips planned out like day to day, like super regimented, and I don't like to do that to other people I'm traveling with because I think sometimes that can be a little like annoying, and I just don't want to be like overbearing and like in control of the entire trip because I'm not the only one going on it. But I do like to have an idea of really good restaurants, shops, like attractions that are in the city. So if we are like, oh, what should we do today, I will have a couple options. And I also do make reservations for dinner and like brunch if we're wanting to do that, just a couple days, just so we have something. So I'll kind of show you how I use Instagram. So say we're going to Scottsdale, which we are. I'll type in Scottsdale and say I'm looking for food. So I'll type in Scottsdale food or foodie, and I'll find like a really popular hashtag, and I'll click on that and just kind of scroll through and save any of the food places, the restaurants, locations that I think look really cool, that I think would be fun to like check out, and places I want to make reservations at. And I'll honestly like send them to some of my friends and see if they think they're cool, you know, just do that whole thing. But this is definitely key to, I don't know, not wasting time on your vacation. Like I feel like there's nothing worse than when you're on a trip and you like go somewhere that's not good, or you're like so busy you can't get in. So I feel like it's just kind of good to plan ahead, like those like 10 spots that you know you really want to hit, and you don't waste your time when you're on vacation like sitting on your phone trying to figure out where to go. So I will make reservations for like a couple dinners and maybe like a couple brunches, just to make sure like the favorite places that we really want to go will have a reservation and we'll be able to get into that spot. Alright, similar to Instagram, I use YouTube. I watch so many travel vlogs of the location that I'm traveling to. I've made a couple myself, and so many people comment like, this was super helpful, and now I know I really want to go here. Like it just kind of gives you a more visual of like places and locations that you might want to go to within the city that you're traveling. I just watched one for Scottsdale, which is where we're going in a week, and this couple actually went on a hot air balloon ride over the desert, and you get breakfast and champagne afterwards, and it's something that I would have never thought of, never probably found on Instagram, and we actually ended up booking it. All of us that I'm going with are going on a hot air balloon ride, which is so cool and just something I probably wouldn't have thought of on my own. So definitely watch vlogs There's probably one for almost like every city that you could think of, so look it up, and yeah, it's super helpful. Okay, the next tip is to make a list, which I know seems like so obvious and so many people probably do it. I don't make lists so I don't forget things. I make a list so I don't overpack. I cannot stand overpacking. I don't like to be unorganized. So I make a list where I'll literally write out the days that we're going to be there, the like different outfits that I'll need per day, and I will pack accordingly. And I'll maybe bring a couple extra things, but I really try to stick to like the outfits that I have in mind. Like I'll try them on at home, make sure I like them, from like the hats to the shirts to the shoes, and I will pack accordingly. When I pack my suitcase, I like to pack from like the last day up, so that when I'm like going in my suitcase, like the first outfit will be for like the first day, and I go like down so that I don't destroy my entire suitcase the first day when I'm like digging to the bottom trying to pull out the sweater that I really want. So those are my two kind of like packing tips, is definitely make a list, plan out each of your outfits. Like don't just like bring a pair of jeans and like 5 tops and then like that day try to like figure out what you're wearing. Just plan ahead. That way you can maybe bring like 1 pair of jeans instead of bringing like 5, and then you just like overpack and it's just messy, unorganized, and then you'll have a little room in your suitcase, so maybe you could like buy something when you're on your vacation. Okay, this might be the most random collection of things, but these are 5 things that I bring on every trip. Obviously there's like the things that you think of, like the travel, shampoo, like all that type of stuff, but you guys already know that. So I wanted to talk about things that maybe you don't think about bringing, and it's something that I bring on every single flight that I go on, every trip, and seems to be super helpful. Okay, the first thing are cards and games. So like I said, we often stay in Airbnbs, so we will have some like downtime at home where we're like getting ready or just hanging out at night, and it's fun to just kind of like sit around, play games, and yeah, super fun. And a lot of the times like the Airbnbs won't have that type of stuff, so I always like to just bring like a couple that we can all play together. Okay, the next thing is a travel mirror. I actually got this one on Amazon, and it's pretty big. Looks like this, and you can kind of just like set it up, and it's super helpful to bring something like this, because when you are in an Airbnb or a hotel or something and you're staying with a lot of people, the bathroom is usually a place that's always occupied and busy, and I don't want to like sit in there and waste like an hour of people's time. So I usually bring one of these, and I'll just sit in like one of the common areas and do my hair and my makeup, and this is amazing. It comes in this super nice little case, and I got this on Amazon. I'm not sure if I said that, but I will link it below. It's super inexpensive, but I love how big it is, because the little mirrors like in your bronzer or your eyeshadow palette just aren't big enough to like see the whole thing. So I like to bring my own that's a little bigger and I can use for my hair and makeup. The next thing is a backpack. I always bring like a normal purse, but I love to bring this for kind of the days when we're like walking around all day, and I'm usually vlogging, so I need like a little bigger of a bag. And if we want to bring like water and like that type of stuff, it's so nice to have a backpack. So I got this really cute backpack from Nordstrom, and I bring this on all of my flights just because it's bigger than my normal purse, and I can just kind of carry it around, and it's also like super convenient just to have a backpack. I don't have to like worry about carrying my purse around, and David like puts stuff in here, and it seems to be just like everybody shoves stuff in here, and it's super nice to have. So yeah, definitely bring a little backpack if you have one. I find it to be super helpful. The next thing is a blanket scarf, which I feel like is kind of weird, and when I'm going like on a warmer trip, it seems weird to like bring something like this, but I'll tell you, like when you're on the flight and you're sitting in the airport, this is so nice to have just kind of use as a blanket or a pillow. I love bringing something like this because it really just like makes everything just a little bit more cozy and you're more comfortable. And also when you get home, you can always like wrap up in this because it's usually freezing cold when I get home. So yeah, I always bring like a big scarf to use as a blanket, a pillow, and also a scarf. I said I wasn't gonna list anything that was like, duh, I'm gonna bring that on a vacation, but I recently got a new makeup bag and I am obsessed with it. I just feel like I need to share it with you guys. It is from Amazon and it looks like a fake Louis bag. It's huge. I like wear I mean, a normal amount of makeup, but like, look at how cute. It's red on the inside. The quality is amazing. It was, I think, $27 or something like that, so it's not like super cheap, but I mean, it is so pretty. I love it, and I just wanted to share with you because, you know what, I'm gonna bring this on my trip, and I just felt like you guys needed to know. They have multiple sizes, but I will link this one below if you guys are in need of a new travel bag. I just love this one. Okay, the last thing I'm going to talk about is my new favorite thing. I came across it from a friend, and I have fallen in love, and I needed to share it with you guys because I'm not sure if everyone knows about it yet. But it's called Nuuly, and it is a rental service for clothes. Obviously this isn't an ad. I am not cool enough to have those yet. I just truly love that company so much, so I wanted to share with you, and it's also so perfect for a vacation. So essentially you go on their website and just look through all their clothes. It's a lot of Anthropologie, Urban Outfitters, Free People, those type of brands, which is often where I shop anyways. And like I said, I'm going to Scottsdale next weekend, and it's warm there. It's freezing here, so the clothes that I am buying right now aren't for warm weather, and I don't really want to buy shorts right now or dresses because I can't wear them at home. So I thought renting them would be perfect, and I found this website, fell in love, and I needed to share with you guys. So essentially you pay $88 a month, and you get to keep 6 items for an entire month, wear them as many times as you want, and then they send you this bag back, or this is what your clothes come in, and then you literally just shove them back in here. They give you a free shipping label and you ship it back, and you can do it every single month. This is my first month, and I honestly loved every single thing in my box. I will do a little try on for you guys in a little bit, but everything fit me. I loved everything, and I wasn't really expecting to, because just like when you go into a dressing room, you don't like everything, but I luckily loved everything that I got. So yeah, you basically just rent 6 items for an entire month, $88, and you get to pick from jackets, dresses, shorts, tops, literally like everything. They even have like really fancy dresses, so if you're going to a wedding or a ball or something, and you don't want to buy a dress, it's ideal, because that's what I did. So yeah, I'm gonna walk through everything I got, and I am just obsessed. Okay, the first thing that I got is this really pretty silk romper. I love the color of it. It's kind of tie-dye, if you can tell. I just think it's super cool, and I wanted it because it's long, and I knew that I could put a t-shirt over it, a jacket, whatever. This is something I probably wouldn't buy myself just because it's kind of like a crazier color, and I don't love a ton of color. So that's the perks of being able to rent. This was also originally $187 romper, and I basically got it for like 20 bucks, and I thought it was perfect for a warmer vacation, and I just love it so much. Okay, the next thing is this utility romper. It's long sleeve and then shorts on the bottom. It's a very thick material, and I just think it looks so nice, and I'm really excited to wear this. It's originally $187, and like I said, literally renting it for a month, and it comes to be like less than $20 to rent. So love that so much, and I think it's so cool paired with a hat, and yeah, just love it. Okay, so the next thing that I got is this Free People dress. It is super flowy and long sleeve, which I love. It is a little shorter than I normally would go, but if it is warm one of the days, I'll probably wear this. I just think it's so pretty. I think this was originally like $150 if you bought it full price, so love that, and I think it's super pretty. Okay, this is one of my favorite things. It is this really pretty romper that has buttons that go all the way down. It's like a cropped leg, so I feel like this will be perfect for Arizona. It's around like 70 degrees, so I feel like it's super light but also long on my legs, so I won't get cold. And this was originally like $280, you guys, which is crazy, but it fits so well, and I just love it so much. So really excited about this. I think you can also, if you really love something, like this might be something that I would actually want to buy. You can buy stuff from them at a discounted price because they obviously have been worn by other people. So if you fall in love with an item, you do have the option of keeping it, but I just think it's so fun to be able to rent and get new stuff every month. Okay, the next thing is this gorgeous dress. This is really the main reason that I looked at Nuuly, because we're going to a wedding when we're in Scottsdale and I didn't know what kind of dress to get, so I started looking on there and I found this amazing, like completely see-through dress. It's so cool. It's just like an overlay, so I'm gonna wear a like a slip under it, obviously, but I just think it's so pretty. The detailing is amazing and I just think it's super unique. This was around like $350 dress that obviously I paid like $20 for, so awesome. I was super excited that this worked out and love this so much. Okay, the next thing that I got was this jean jacket. So I have a dark jean jacket, but I want a lighter one, and I honestly, this would probably be something that I would buy just because it's something you can kind of keep forever. But I just like, I don't need a jean jacket right now. It's literally 2 degrees in Minnesota, so I'm not really wearing this here. So I thought for this trip it was perfect to just get an extra jacket that I can bring and wear while I'm there, and then maybe in the spring I will buy my own for good. But yeah, I just love this one. This one's from Free People and I think it was around $150 as well. Okay, that is all I have for you guys today. I hope that any of these tips and tricks help you on your next vacation. If you use any of them, please let me know in the comments below. I will leave everything that I can in the description. And yeah, have so much fun on your next vacation, guys. Bye.